The following thoughts on Hoppe Hour represent Ryan Hoppe, and that's it. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppe Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
What's going on? It's Hoppe Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. Call the show. Phone lines are wide open. 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. And you can always email me if you're a traditional, if you're old school, Ryan Hoppe Radio at gmail.com. And also, we are on every single major platform that has a podcast, but the most important one is the iHeartRadio app. Now, why do you ask? Ryan, why is the iHeartRadio app the most important one? It's pretty simple. First of all, I work for this company, best company in radio. Second of all, I have the talkback feature on the app. So if you message me and leave me a voicemail, I will be sure to play it on air. You know what I'm saying? You feel out the vibe? Do you get it? Do you get what I'm doing here? I have a show where I communicate with the listeners, and I appreciate everybody that's reaching out and saying what's up. Got a few messages from some Cleveland listeners, and it's just insane. It's going on 8 years since I worked in the Rust Belt, and people are like remembering things I said 8 years ago on air, and I'm like, man, like, not that I want to die tomorrow, not that I'm like, oh yeah, time to die, but man, when somebody brings up things that you said, what would that be? Because of my savant math. 96 months ago, almost a decade ago, all the kids that are in college were 10 years old, man. I'm just here trying my best.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
It's true, like it or not, the Christmas shopping season has already begun.
First of all, for me to notice that the Christmas shopping season had begun, I would have to be going out to malls. Now, if you're going on Amazon.com or eBay, you might notice the term holiday deal. But when it comes to Christmas, I don't go out anywhere to shop, because if I need something, I'll buy it online and wait for it to come in to my place in 2 days, unless I have overnight delivery with my Prime membership. You get what I'm saying? Like, this report very much targets the 45 to I'm about to die age. So 45 years old to, let's say, 100. People that would go out shopping and be like, oh my God, there's Christmas trees at the mall. Like, no, I'm not going out. I'm not noticing.
First of all, retailers have a lot of overstocks due to supply chain issues throughout the pandemic, so they're looking to unload a lot of merchandise.
Yeah.
Amazon is calling it Prime Early Access and is offering...
That's the one, Prime Early Access. Yeah, if you see those three words, you're not thinking about the Christmas season, and that's why Amazon's winning, man. Amazon is winning, well, besides Thursday night football games.
Deep discounts on Apple AirPods for $161.
Bro, I swear to God, I don't know if this is me getting older and like I'm stuck in my ways and I don't want to change or anything. I have no intention, no interest, no vibe to ever buy AirPods for $150. Why? Because I lose everything. And I like, as I'm looking at my nice little iPhone headphones right here. They're nice. They got a wire. I know where they are in my backpack. I would lose AirPods within $150. And I get you have to have the AirPods so you look like you're having a business meeting while working out at the gym. Any dude out there, it's okay if you use it if you're in your car or whatever. But if you're walking around the coffee shop and you're like, I'm having an important business call on my AirPods, cool. Also, it's very awkward. I'm an awkward dude as it is. I'm not putting out the energy out there. I've gotten better with age. But I work really hard on reading the room and seeing what's going on. And a lot of times I'll say hi to somebody at work here at iHeart. Like I was saying hi to Michael Clayton, who used to play for the Buccaneers, and I produced Countdown to Kickoff with Tom Krasnicki and Michael Clayton before and after Tampa Bay Buccaneer games. You have Countdown to Kickoff and then overtime. And Michael was on the phone, and he had his AirPods on, and I felt bad. He said, "What's up?" to me, but I said, "Hey, what's up, Michael?" And I didn't realize that he was talking to somebody on the AirPods, and that's why I hate AirPods. It's just, if you're wearing a hat or like a hoodie, I'm not going to notice that they're on. So, it's like whenever I have awkward moments when I reach out to people and I'm trying to be friendly and they kind of give me the vibe of, "Shut up!" I'm like, screw me for being friendly.
A savings of $88. Those
AirPods are $250. Get the hell out of here. Somebody once said it to me best. That's like the douchebag bros that are $70,000 millionaires. And what I mean by that is it's the people you see on Channel Side or people that go to McDonald's on a weekend and they make money where they buy nice things to look like they have more money than they actually do. You don't need AirPods. You don't need an Apple Watch.
popular Yeti Tundra coolers are usually priced at $437.
I don't know much about fishing, but I've produced about 90 million fishing radio shows in this town, in this town being Tampa Bay. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Yeti is like the Chick-fil-A. It's like the Apple. It's like the Netflix of fishing. It's the most basic brand. Like if you have a Yeti cooler, that means you're a trust fund baby, and that's how you bought all your fishing equipment.
Now they're $325, saving you $112.
Thanks, Jeff Bezos.
Remember how outdoor portable heaters were impossible to find during the pandemic?
Not really, but okay.
Well, Amazon is deeply discounting them for $96.
I like how you said deeply. Like he got all deep reading the word deeply.
Pandemic? Well, Amazon is deeply discounting them for $96, down from $192. Walmart is called.
I'm just viewing all this and going, this is useless crap. Like, if you sincerely need something, I guess that's fine. But when I see all these deals, unless you're buying presents for people, my God.
Calling its Christmas in October campaign Rollback Days. Prices on Apple Watches are being slashed by $50. Target is pushing 5 days of Black Friday deals. And if you spend $50 on toys, you will get a $10 discount.
I don't know. When I was a kid, I loved going to Target. Now I go to Target and I'll get things, and I just can't wait to get out. Like if you're dating somebody and you got a girlfriend and you go to Target, they want to hang out there forever. Me, I could spend 5 minutes at Target. I did my hurricane prep in 5 minutes. I grabbed cat food, cat litter, water, food, and I was out in 15 minutes. You got to go into Target with a plan, or you're going to end up spending $140.
Those really popular high-end KitchenAid stand mixers are $300.
Here's my thing, too, on all these things that you can buy on Black Friday and all these deals online for the Christmas season. Oh, I meant holiday season. I didn't. Shut up. It's the Christmas season. Here's the thing. I'm already making okay money. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm making more money than my old job, about 4 times. So here's the thing. I have a little more money to spend. All of it goes to rent, but it went from like nothing to something with potential. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. Shut up! Okay, here's the thing. But when I'm rich, I'm going to go to Dollar Tree. I go to Dollar Tree and they sell Bang Energies for $1. I will drive 20 minutes into the bad neighborhood to buy 25 Bang Energies when that would be about $75 and you're getting it for $25. The quickest way to go broke is to pull Gilbert Arenas. He had fish tanks on fish tanks. You played in the NBA and you went broke. The quickest way to go broke is to be Vince Young of the NFL. I don't know NHL players. I think Jose Canseco may have gone broke, but you see all these people that go broke. You don't need the nicest things. Why do you need the milkshake maker that's $300 when the one that's $80 at Kohl's is going to get the job done and you can use Kohl's cash? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really respect the rich people that have average things. Like, my uncle is well off. I have an uncle who's an architect. He's like my second dad. He is well off. And he drives like a 2007 Toyota Camry and lives in a one-bedroom apartment in California. But then again, the one-bedroom apartment in California is like $20,000 a month. So he can't afford it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a run on potassium iodide pills.
If you don't have it, get it.
The sudden surge coming as missiles rain down on Ukraine.
That was not the transition I was expecting. Now, I know you were totally confused because you're not viewing the videos I'm viewing. Like, I knew this was going to lead into the nuclear war, but this beginning 9 seconds is not how I would think you would talk about a nuclear war.
It's a run on potassium iodide pills.
If you don't have it, get it.
The sudden surge coming as missiles rain down on Ukraine.
So weird. You can go on a plane for 7 hours and you're in that. Like, we're here in America. If you're listening in Cleveland, Chicago, whatever, Buffalo, New York, Rochester, New York, Florida, wherever you're listening, because I see the cities that listen. I got one listener. It's just to get these listens in Danville, Virginia. All these listeners, you live a good life. You're in America, but you could be here.
The beleaguered nation bombarded today by Russian rockets.
But then again, that looks like Chicago.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Bombarded today by Russian rockets.
Duck, you're in Chicago. Watch out. Watch out.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
I'm just kidding. Not at all. This following segment's been brought to you by FitsageFitness.net. When I tell you that Devin Prasad is the best trainer in all of the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. He's got different membership packages. So when you go to FitsageFitness.net and you sign up, tell him I sent you. He's the best around.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour. Call Hoppe now. 856-49-HOPPE. Tweet at him at Ryan Hoppe Radio. Or chat him live via the Hoppe Radio app.
Whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back. This is Hoppe Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Hoppe. Call the show, 856-49-HOPPE. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me, at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. And if you're listening on the iHeartRadio app, you can use the talkback feature. And there I will get back to you. I see here, MLB playoff teams debut new food. Yankees unveil the 6-2 burger. Get it? Because of the home runs. First of all, I get that it's really 73 home runs that Barry Bonds hit and he cheated and you got to take it away. But my God, it's a sport of athletes that you're never going to meet and have no idea you exist. The amount of dudes that were mad that Aaron Judge is the home run leader and not Barry Bonds, like, relax. It's just sports. I love sports. I work at sports radio. I dig sports. But my goodness, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. It's just sports. Fall baseball is back. And with the MLB postseason comes food. The teams are alive and hucking up their fans with new food, including the Yankees, who have a massive Aaron Judge-themed cheeseburger. It doesn't look like that big. For the price, man, it's probably $28 just for that. It is a cheeseburger with onion rings, and you better bring a few Pepto-Bismol or the one that tastes like candy that's not coming to my mind. You know what I'm saying? You better bring one of those candies that helps out a tummy ache, because you're going to be, if you're at the baseball game and you're eating a burger, you're going to miss the playoffs. You're going to miss the game. That might just be me because I have slight IBS, but that's as scatological as I'm going to get on the show. The word I was looking for was Tums. That's why sometimes I wish I had a producer here that could just chime in and go, "You're amazing, Ryan. You're amazing, Ryan. Everything you say is great, Ryan." So then he could have told me it was Tums. Also on Hoppe Hour.
I'd like a $9,000 prostitute, please.
We all would. Also, Lindsay Lohan, that transition was totally accidental. I'm game for Freaky Friday sequel, Ball in Disney's Court. Oh, yeah, I think if it was supposed to happen, it'd be before you looked like you're 80 years old. What is her age? She looks rough, dude. Lindsay Lohan, let me look up her official age. It's not saying in this TMZ article. I mean, she is wow. Like, she is not taking care of herself at all. That's what cocaine does to you. It feels fun in your 20s, but man, it'll catch up to you. She is 36 years old, and she looks like she's 80. I don't really see Disney going, "Hey, we want to have a former cocaine addict, who looks a lot older than 20 years ago." Like, she looks like, you look at Hillary Duff, and oh my God, she is so beautiful. But like, Lindsay, yeah, she's pretty, but it's just like, ugh. It's not bad vibes, but it's not good vibes. I honestly kind of feel bad for her. I mean, when you have Michael Lohan as a dad, man, I am so sorry life gave that to you. That really sucks. Here is the trailer to Freaky Friday. Of course she's going to want a Freaky Friday to be made. It's one of her most popular movies. And also, she hasn't made anything really good. She really screwed herself in the mid to late 2000s. Like, she just like went wild, man. She went wild. And I actually got blocked by Michael Lohan on Twitter like probably 8 to 10 years ago. Opie and Anthony, which was my favorite radio show growing up. The reason I'm here, and I know every radio guy says that's edgy or a comedian, but I worshipped Opie and Anthony growing up. Opie was okay to me in person, wasn't the friendliest, but it was during the Opie and Jim Norton era, and I was visiting Sirius XM. He wasn't the friendliest, but he's been cool via DM since, and I've interviewed Anthony, and it's cool on that. But they were going after Michael Lohan 8 years ago for being a deadbeat, and I actually got blocked by him on Twitter, and that was really cool. But of course, Lindsay Lohan's going to want Freaky Friday 2 to be made. Hey, you know that time when I was at my absolute best? Let's bring that back. But let's, sometimes I think we romanticize the past, and we're not honest with ourselves. We're not genuine with ourselves. So let's see this trailer of Freaky Friday.
Anna, honey, wake up. Oh.
That's how you know it's old. They have an alarm clock.
I've had it.
It's her brother with a horn in her ear, just waking her up.
What? I'm ready.
For the Coleman family, Mondays are manic.
Bye, honey. Make good choices.
She won't.
Wednesdays are wild.
Yeah, I know.
Was this movie just trying to manifest Lindsay's life? Mondays are manic. Wednesdays are wild. And then they're going to say, Fridays are freaky. You don't want to know what Saturdays are. You can guess.
And for Anna and Tess, there's never enough time to really understand each other.
I don't really care anymore. And then Sundays is recovery.
Bieber is no longer #Team Yay.
Let me rewind that. It's never perfect here.
Seems like Justin Bieber is no longer hashtag Team Ye.
No.
I'm just extremely happy. Can you tell by my face?
I love when they show that clip.
A source tells ET Justin is, quote, distancing himself from Kanye after he threw shade toward his wife, Hailey Bieber.
Unless they were hanging out and we didn't know. I never really saw Bieber and Kanye hanging out. That's Bieber making it about him.
Bieber saying, quote, he has been a true friend to Kanye and tried to empathize with him in the past, but this crossed the line that he is not okay with.
If your core
Oh, shut up. In about 2 years, you'll be making a song with him.
Okay with.
If your core foundation isn't supporting you, then you're just not gonna be balanced. I think it just shows how much I care.
Here's a breakdown of how Hailey got pulled into Kanye's drama.
Yeah! Hopefully he wore a condom.
Last week, he criticized Vogue editor Gabriella Carifa Johnson's style after she slammed his White Lives Matter t-shirts. And soon after, Hailey shared a message on her Instagram in support of Gabriella.
And then it was him and Candace Owens wearing the the White Lives Matter shirt. I hate everything. I love the idea of Black Lives Matter. I just don't like where the money goes. The effing founder used it on her mansion. Again, the people that protested it, yes, it's completely fine. Things are obviously not equal. We learned that in 2020. I mean, I feel like Caucasian people really learned a lot with the George Floyd thing. I thought racism died in 2008 because Obama got elected. Ooh, was I incorrect? And I am sorry that I was a freshman in high school, and I'm sorry that my mindset thought that. But the thing that's annoying about BLM is the people that run it are corrupt, but the people that protest are actually trying to prove a good point. But then the asswipes, like the owner who's using the money on mansions, it's like you're not really helping out. So I can see where Kanye thinks he's being edgy, doing the White Lives Matter thing. And Candace Owens is just a dirty, rotten, never mind. She's a contrarian. Everything's got to be opposite. Oh, she must be horrible to be around at parties.
Writing, quote, my respect for you runs deep, my friend. To know you is to adore you, and to work with you is an honor. Kanye then went after Hailey in a since deleted post on Instagram.
I love when celebrities do that. They post something and they go, I want to delete it now, as if it wasn't screenshot 100 million times.
Instagram with claims that she got a nose job and even dated Drake.
Okay. Again, Hailey gets mad about everything all the time because it's the truth. She wants to be portrayed as this perfect housewife, even though she was a side chick. She was the side chick. Again, she was the side chick. We seem to forget that. I'm just saying.
A source tells ET, quote, Justin is very protective over Hailey, and he is upset by Kanye's attack on her, where he said hurtful and untrue things.
Yeah, that's gotta be weird for Bieber. You're like, oh man, am I Eskimo Brothers with Drake?
I think just being kind at the end of the day is what separates you from others, because there's so many people I see in this industry that thrive and do amazing, and some of them are talented and some of them aren't, but you end up walking away in situations liking the people who were nice to you rather than the people who were more successful.
Now, Bieber, have you lived by that?
And for Justin, quote, being there for Hailey and supporting his wife is his main priority, and he's doing that.
We worked very hard to be in the space that we're in now and
cheating on each other,
trusting each other.
Justin
close enough.
Hailey's bond seems to be stronger than ever after they recently celebrated their 4-year anniversary last month.
How many of that was them monogamously? Maybe their relationship goes 7 years.
He's my best friend. I love him.
And a few trips to the STD clinic.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
I swear I'm not banging her, Selena. Why do I have HPV, Beaver? I don't know.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
This following segment has been brought to you by WestChasePrinting.com. When I tell you that they are the best printing company in all the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. Go to WestChasePrinting.com. And on that invoice, when you tell them that I sent you, they will hook you up.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour. Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppe Hour.
Oh no!
Oh, this little guy. Buddy, if I had a peanut, I'd give it to you.
Bizarro, I love you. Bizarro, I love you.
Hey, who's got a peanut for turtle face? Don't, he's allergic.
They'll kill me.
Listen to Hoppe Hour at any time, anywhere. Search Hoppe Radio on all major streaming platforms.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you. 856-49-HOPPE. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. I don't know why I sound so condescending. And you can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. And here's the best part, is we are on the iHeartRadio app by searching up Hoppe Radio. And when you go there, we have the talkback feature. So you can leave me a voicemail, essentially. And I will be sure to play it on air. Alrighty, let's get back into the news, man. Only on Hoppe Hour.
Please don't be offended. He's sorry in advance.
Madonna's gay. So it's a video of her holding a piece of paper and she's going to throw it into the garbage. And it says, "If I miss, I'm gay."
Madonna seemingly comes out on TikTok.
She's probably bisexual. I mean, you look at Madonna and she just looks like someone that's hooked up with women. I don't know what that even means, but she just has that vibe.
It happens pretty organically.
That's a pink-haired Mo aiming to throw a pair of fuchsia underwear in the garbage. The words, "If I miss, I'm gay," flash across the screen as the singer fails to sink the undies into the can.
I don't know why I find her so hot, man. She just like, I don't know. She'd be fun to hook up with. And she's pretty. It's just that. She's Madonna. I don't even know how to word it politically correct. She's been around the block. Yeah.
The video comes with no caption, but fans seem to think she's sending a message about her sexuality.
Well, she is. It says, "If I miss, I'm gay," and her panties didn't go into the garbage. So she missed. It's pretty... It's pretty clear what she did. I didn't watch the video and go, "Oh, is she saying she's not gay?" Like, she had the panties, she had the garbage, she throws it right in the ground, and it says, "If I miss, I'm gay." That's pretty clear.
One asks in the comments, "Did I just witness Madonna coming out? Good for her."
Yes. That's beautiful that she feels comfortable to come out, but don't debate when there's something very clear. She's gay, fine.
While another says, "We are witnessing herstory." This comes
Oh, God.
just weeks after Madonna released a remix of her 2005 hit Hung Up.
Living in the past. Let me skip over this. She made some good songs in the 2000s, man. Hung Up was good. 4 Minutes was solid. The song that's underrated that nobody knows about is with Lil Wayne. It's called Revolver. And I wish I could play music on here. It is a solid song. As Gen Z says, because I'm really hip, it's a bop. So let me skip over this. Oh, it's her making out with women in the video. I like that. If only it was in a different fashion. I'm kidding.
He never holds back, and he speaks his mind. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
People, they're looking for an explanation, and people say, well, as an artist, you don't have to give an explanation, but as a leader, you do. So,
If you're expecting Kanye West to be a leader, you scare me, man. These dumb fans. Everything he says is brilliant. He just babbles, dude. Some of what he says is good, but it's like being a quarterback that throws 52 passes or being a basketball player that shoots 30 times. Like, you're gonna make some shots. You're gonna say some things that are correct, and you're gonna say a lot of things that are incorrect.
The answer to why I wrote White Lives Matter on a shirt is because they do. It's the obvious thing.
Shortly after Kanye West made headlines for wearing a White Lives Matter shirt at Paris Fashion Week, he's back in the hot seat, this time for sharing several posts that were deemed anti-Semitic.
I'm just extremely happy. Can you tell by my face?
They love that clip, all the different sites.
On Sunday, the Grammy winner wrote on Instagram that he planned to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. A comment that got his Instagram account restricted and post deleted.
Yeah, the white life shirt isn't really cool. You're like, wow, you're so edgy, Kanye. But that anti-Semitic comment is real creepy. Yeah, he's a weird guy, man.
And Ye wasn't feeling it, logging onto Twitter to post for the first time in 2 years, claiming he's not anti-Semitic, and calling out Instagram boss Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, yeah. That's another creep.
Those posts were also later removed from Twitter due to a violation of the platform's policies.
And then it's a weird battle. You go, what part is censorship and what part is not?
Now, Kanye's accounts are still active, but he can't post or comment for an undisclosed amount of time.
You know that's driving him nuts, too. But I don't think he really responds to people, so I don't even know what his brain is like. Like, when he dies, you know how, like, when some NFL players, unfortunately and sadly take their lives, like, the families will submit the brains, like, rest in peace, Vincent Jackson, Seo, and they'll submit it to a lab to learn more about CTE. You need to submit his brain when he dies.
His latest controversy has celebs speaking out. Jamie Lee Curtis tweeted, "Words matter," and added a public plea to the father of 4.
Oh, yeah. When I think of Kanye West listening to people, I never think of that because he doesn't listen to anybody. But Jamie Lee Curtis saying words matter. Oh, thank you for contributing to the conversation, Jamie. He's really going to listen. Just saying.
4. Quote, "Your words hurt and incite violence. You are a father. Please stop."
Okay. I don't even know if he knows he's a father, so. You're expecting a lot out of him, Jamie.
Sarah Silverman noted that Kanye's threat to the Jewish population wasn't trending on Twitter. Quote, "The silence is so loud."
How do I say this? Obviously, being anti-Semitic is bad or whatever, but, like, wasn't Sarah Silverman like a shock comedian 15 years ago? I mean, when she was dating Jimmy Kimmel, that's when he was funny. Now he is all whipped by his wife Molly and being liberal and crying. He is whipped in that relationship. Now Sarah Silverman's woke. We are in a weird world, man. I'm not saying I know for sure if she made Jewish jokes or not, but like being offended over words, Sarah Silverman was like the original edgelord.
John Legend, a former friend of Ye's, called him out without naming names.
Passive-aggressive douchebag. I don't know who I hate more, Kanye or John Legend. Probably Chrissy Teigen.
Tweeting, quote, "Weird how all these free, independent thinkers always land at the same old anti-blackness and anti-Semitism."
And you're such a free thinker, John Legend, but you're so annoyed with people that are anti-vax or that were pro-Trump. So don't act like because one person's doing something that you've never excluded other people. You hypocritical asswipe. Oh, wait, John Legend being hypocritical, that's such a thing that I would never expect. But then again, he married Chrissy Teigen, and she is the queen of being hypocritical.
Meanwhile, Jack Antonoff was a little more blunt and to the point.
Who? No, not Jack Antonoff insulting Kanye. Can you imagine being Kanye and you're like, man, I really liked Freaky Friday and got Jamie Lee Curtis insulting me. Used to watch that. I don't know. I don't even know where this bit's going. Oh, John Legend, me and him are friends. But not Jack Antonoff.
Quote, Kanye, a little bitch.
You're just projecting, bruh.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. This following segment is brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts and AmirAcademy.com. When I tell you that he is the best in the Bay, I am a man of my words. He's got classes Monday through Saturday. He's got women's self-defense. He's got kids MMA. He's got, if you want to become a professional MMA fighter, he's got those classes. If you're just looking for a kick-ass workout, he's got that. He's got benches that you can lift at, machines, bags to punch, much more. For all the info, AmirAcademy.com. And when you sign up, tell them I sent you.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Listen to me, Randy. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, whether you're white or black or Sasquatch even. As long as you follow your dream, no matter how crazy or against the law it is. Except for Sasquatch. If you're Sasquatch, the rules are different.
Forget it, Meatwad. I'm a circus freak. And that's all I'll ever be.
Whatever.
Call Hoppe now. 856-49-HOPPE. Tweet at him at Ryan Hoppe Radio. Or chat him live via the Hoppe Radio app.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour, 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. You tweeted me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. If you're listening on the iHeartRadio app, you can use the TalkBack feature, search up Hoppe Radio. What else? We're on the Quad Pod Network, QOD.com/Ryan Hoppe. It's been a year and a half that we've been on it. Time flies. All right, back to the news.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
I'm sorry. I don't want to do this to you, but it's time to talk about that dirty, rotten imbecile known as Kelly Ripa.
And Mark, your wonderful husband, empty.
Yeah, you guys have sex all the time. If you're a couple and you're telling everybody how much sex you're having, you're probably not having that much sex. The real good couples are the ones that are private and don't have to let you know, but, oh yeah, he bangs me and does all these naughty things to me. No, he doesn't. You're a missionary queen, and he's got small D energy. Come on now.
You and Mark, your wonderful husband, empty nesters. I can't believe it.
Well, we were kind of empty nesters, and then my mom had heart surgery, so now we're living with my parents.
Okay.
Oh, man. All of a sudden, banging on the pool table in the basement's not so possible.
And Mark's like, that didn't take long.
Kelly Ripa and her hubby Mark Consuelos are no longer living the empty nester life.
That can't make him happy.
I will say the best part is there's no laundry in our house. There's
now you just got poopy diapers again.
No dishes.
Woo!
There's like nothing. There's nothing.
The two have been enjoying their new chapter after their youngest son Joaquin went to college last year. But as Kelly tells Seth Meyers on his late night show,
we have a lot of sex, me and Mark. Oh, shut up.
Kids are gone, but some new roomies have moved in, her and Mark's parents.
Yeah, the nest is full again.
Yeah, you're like, what happened to our nest?
Yes.
Yeah.
We love collectively all of our parents, and we appreciate that they fall apart in different stages. Like,
right.
Yeah, so it's not like...
Man, taking care of her in 20, 30 years is going to be awful.
They're all with us all at once. They're thoughtful, elderly people.
The couple's eldest kiddos, 25-year-old Michael and 21-year-old Lola, have been...
Man, Lola, she's a good-looking woman.
living on their own for a few years now. But it didn't make it easier when 19-year-old Joaquin left the house.
People would say to us, oh, don't blink because they grow up before you know it and they'll be out of the house. But we did. We blinked, unfortunately, and now they are grown adults. So, you know, I think that's really the worst part is that we didn't slow down in real time to appreciate that aspect of them when they were small because
you were so busy thinking you were such a big hot shot on TV that you didn't really appreciate the moment. You were too busy having such wild sex with Mark and Suelo.
We're so busy protecting them and
give me the Riverdale.
Making sure they were turning into good people and getting things done.
And getting things done is exactly what the Consuelos kids are doing. Lola's busy studying music at NYU and,
of course,
just released her first single, Paranoia Silver Lining.
Yeah, let me skip over this. I really want to play it. I wish I could play music on here. That's my next goal for this podcast, get music licensing.
Movie Let's Get Physical alongside Jenna Dewan.
Wow, she's in a movie? That's cool. I'm sure she got that for her talent and not her mom.
And I own the new health and fitness center, Dazzle and Spin.
Yeah.
Guaranteed to make you sweat.
Feeling pretty warm already.
All right, this really isn't translating to radio. It's a movie about pole dancing. Surprise!
You're falling in love?
This is Tia Marie. She's so grateful to fans for support in her divorce, which means that she's having a hard time and she's having to let everybody know she needs support in the divorce. Like, if you're going through a decent breakup, you're not really talking about it. But if you have to let everybody know, thanks for the support, you are a wreck.
You're falling in love with yourself. I know you hate to admit it.
Oh, that's the worst breakups, are the ones when they're like, I'm going to rediscover myself and fall in love with myself. That's why it didn't work. You didn't love yourself in the first place.
There's a lot of other people you could be falling in love with.
Yeah.
But you're choosing you.
Tia Mowry's opening up a new chapter on her life. The 44-year-old actress thanked her, quote, friends, family, and community in a sweet post to her Instagram on Monday, following the news of her divorce from Corey Hardrick. Writing in part, every book starts with a dedication page.
She's really going through it then.
And this one's dedicated to you, my friends, family, and community. The outpouring of love I received from you over the last week has been so encouraging and humbling.
Yeah, she's really... When you have to let everybody know first, thanks for the support, even though we haven't thought about you for a second, you are lonely.
I'm so grateful to you all. New book, first chapter to follow. Love, Tia. Tia's thankful message comes just 6 days after announcing that she and Corey were calling it quits after
and our lives were so affected.
After being married for 14 years. Tia shared the news on her Instagram last Tuesday, writing, I have always been honest with my fans, and today is no different. I wanted to share that Corey and I have decided to go our separate ways. These decisions are never easy and not without sadness. We will maintain a friendship as we co-parent our beautiful children. I am grateful for all the happy times we had together. I want to thank my friends, family, and fans.
Whatever. Now, this next case, you know that the original lead were really trying to push this back, especially when it involves the Church of Scientology.
Trial of that 70s show star Danny Masterson. He's facing 3 accusations of sexual assault. Jury selection getting underway. Amy here with that story. Good morning, Amy.
Hey, good morning.
Why did it take this long? Didn't he do this like 18 years ago? You know, Scientology, those creeps. We're really trying to push it back.
George, accusations have trailed Danny Masterson for years, costing him acting work, but now he will finally have to answer 3 accusers.
No, we didn't get to see him act because of it. He was such a good actor.
Accusations have trailed Danny Masterson for years, costing him acting work, but now he will finally have to answer 3 accusers in court. And one subplot of this trial, Masterson's involvement with the Church of Scientology.
Dun, dun, dun. You're telling me, I can't believe this. You're telling me sketchy things happen within that quote unquote church? I'm so surprised.
This morning, Danny Masterson, the former star of That 70s Show, now on trial. Jury selection getting underway as the actor faces 3 counts of felony rape.
That's not good.
Accused of attacking 3 women.
That's not good.
Between 2001 and 2003.
Yeah, 25 years ago. How did this... The rich and elite, even when they get charged, it's always years later. If this was some average Joe in Largo that did this, you better believe the charges would have been 20 years ago.
While they were all members of the Church of Scientology.
Whatever.
Masterson pleading not guilty and maintaining that the sex was consensual. If convicted, he could face 45 years to life in prison.
He just reeks of small D energy.
Brought me to jacuzzi and he said, take off your clothes now. I don't remember after that.
Our station, KABC, obtaining evidence presented at a preliminary hearing, including conversations between his accusers and law enforcement.
Okay.
I remember trying to go to sleep and him being on top of me. And I'm like trying to push him off.
Even as a kid, I thought his character on That 70s Show was creepy. I don't know what it was, but there was something about that vibe, man, that really bothered me.
Chrissy Bixler, a former girlfriend of Masterson, telling former Scientologist Leah Remini about what she says she experienced on A&E's Scientology and the Aftermath.
Yeah.
My job as his girlfriend was to give myself to him whenever he wanted.
Yeah, that's not good.
I cannot
I mean, having sex with him is bad enough.
say no. I lay there and take it.
The women, initially hesitant to come forward, saying they feared retribution from the church.
Yeah, my uncle lived with somebody who joined that church when it was first popping in the 80s out in Los Angeles. And let me tell you, he said that they don't leave you alone. They follow you. Like, joining that church, you're an idiot.
One saying the church's policies state, if you have...
But then again, if you're taking advantage of women, you're not really in the mindset to make any good choices in life because you're a scumbag. So that's the church for you.
A legal situation, you may not handle it externally from the church. You'll be excommunicated.
Okay.
Another saying she feared she would be declared a suppressive person if she went to the LAPD, and her parents would have to disown me.
It always breaks my heart when victims of like sexual assault or rape or like that, they have the shame. Like, they didn't want that to happen. They didn't deserve it. It's one of the most heartbreaking things about this life.
She wrote to Scientology's Chief Justice, getting this letter in reply. The Chief Justice saying she would have to decide for yourself whether to bring a civil case.
I'm really glad this country's doing so well.
From the very beginning, the Church of Scientology has taken moves in the courts to stop them from speaking out.
A Scientology spokesperson telling ABC News the church has no policy prohibiting or discouraging members from reporting criminal conduct of Scientology.
Oh, I thought they were going to say... never mind. I'm so defeated by the rich and elite getting away with things that it's infuriating. It does not pass the vibe check.
Scientologists or of anyone to law enforcement. Quite the opposite. Church policy explicitly demands Scientologists abide by all laws of the land.
Nope. That's not true. Then why did you have to cover up everything? That's not the laws of the land. Actually, you know what? Probably is the laws of the land, the way this country works. Just saying.
Kaylee Cuoco has a bun in the oven. The flight attendant star revealed on Instagram that she and her boyfriend, Tom Pelfrey, are expecting their first child together.
She's either a really nice person or high maintenance. I can't tell, man. There is something about her. She's just aggravating.
A baby girl. Baby girl Pelfrey coming 2023. Beyond blessed and over the moon. I love you, Tommy Pelfrey.
That's good. Oh, by the way, 2013 was 10 years ago. Does not pass the vibe check.
She captioned the post. The Big Bang Theory alum shared a series of sweet photos in the post, including one where her man holds up a baby onesie that reads, "Love my daddy." Kaylee and Tom made their first public appearance as a couple in May 2022, as they stepped out as the flight attendant executive producer, Greg Berlanti, was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Got it.
Prior to Tom, Kaylee was married to Carl Cook. The pair split in September 2021 after 3 years of marriage.
Oh, I bet she's delightful to be married to.
She was also previously married to Ryan Sweeting. In September, Kaylee gushed to Access Hollywood about Tom, saying that he helped her through the worst year of her life.
You are glowing. You're not shy about the love in your life. Similar to Pete saving you in the film, you've said that Tom saved you in all the ways. What did you mean by that? It's very sweet.
Oh my God, I wish he was here. You know, I just last year was...
This relationship's not going to last because when you lean on the partner to make you happy, you're not happy yourself and you're looking for external things to save you. Not going to work out in the end.
The worst year of my life, and a lot of people know that. I've been very open about it, and it definitely was the first time I realized that I had some major things I needed to work on personally.
Midlife crisis? Got it.
Like, if I had met Tom even a week earlier, I don't think it would have worked. Like, I don't
think it's going to work now.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Oh, yes. Following segments brought to you by Rich Keeley, Master Barbershop. When I tell you that he is the best barber in all the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. But you can't just go there at Salon Loft on Kennedy Boulevard, right next door to McDonald's, and go, hey, ready for a haircut? You got to sign up ahead of time at richkbarber.com. And listen, you might have to wait 3 days, but if you join the waiting list, you're going to manifest an opening. People cancel. But even if you have to wait 4 days for the haircut, it is such an elite and amazing haircut. It's worth your time. For all the info, richkbarber.com.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go! It's time to turn Hoppe on.
Whoa, hey! Oh, hey! It's, it's like a koala bear crapped a rainbow in my brain!
Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
What is it?
Listen to radio show.
Oh, that's right.
Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. 856. Oh, my headphones just went out. It probably sounded like I was having a heart attack, which that would have been the most normal thing in this show.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
As GIF users?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I know Savannah is because you put 100% sad, 0% rad about sitting in traffic.
Oh, yeah.
That's your GIF?
That was my GIF, yeah.
Wow. Tweeting about not liking traffic. It's so relatable.
It's a very good one. So apparently, guys, they soon might be a thing of the past because according to a new article from The Atlantic, the GIF/GIF, I don't know how to say it, it's officially on its deathbed. Nobody really knows.
Maybe you should have done your research.
They say that the main search engine, Jiffy, has seen an overall decline in use and that younger users describe them as cringe and for boomers.
Yeah. Okay, it's actually for millennials. We don't even know what a generation is. You have the asswipe older boomers that ruined everything going, Gen Z. They don't even know. They can go, millennials like their avocado toast. Trust me, with our part-time jobs, we can't afford avocado toast. The price of avocado toast is how much you got a 4-bedroom house in the 80s. Shut up.
We're boomers,
That's how old people ruin something else.
You love a guy.
All right, this talking is just annoying. But I'm not.
Up next, bad news for Justin Bieber fans. The Justice World Tour is officially postponed.
No.
The announcement comes a month after Bieber paused the tour to recover from exhaustion.
And he had that video where he's like, his face is all frozen, and then he goes back on tour a week later. Oh, but he loves being around Haley.
As he battles Ramsay Hunt syndrome. Bieber revealed the diagnosis back in June after he experienced partial paralysis in his face. He did perform a handful of times this summer, but...
I don't know how the human body works, but if there's any chance that cocaine use is the reason why his face had that problem, I would lean with cocaine usage.
Said the experience took a real toll. No words yet on when any of the dates will be
what? Ever!
This morning, more Republicans are pledging support for Herschel Walker.
But he got the abortions. And I thought abortions were so bad.
The Senate candidate in Georgia facing fallout.
Oh, wait, but that's right. The people on the right that get abortions, it's okay for you to get abortions. But when an average woman that gets raped that doesn't want to have the kid, oh, you can't get an abortion. You're a slut. I hate every human on this planet.
Over reports that he once paid for a woman's abortion.
Yeah.
I think people make mistakes.
Congressman.
Yeah. I can't even play this video because it's going to infuriate me. It's going to make me mad.
And finally, anyone here remember the Oregon Trail? Peter does.
Yeah, that was 370 months ago in the 90s. Move on. Oh, wait, but they're going to make a movie about it? How original. It better be really good.
I don't. I actually don't.
You got to forward the...
Well, if you're in your mid-60s and you were in your 30s then you weren't playing the Oregon Trail game. That's also the elitist thing. Oh, we don't know what that is because we were so busy doing cocaine in the 90s. Shut up.
In today's Tech Bites, Twitter is now urging users to reshare tweets instead of screenshots.
Yeah, Twitter's like, we can use all the clicks we can get. Elon Musk keeps asking for how many views we get. And then, honestly, all the tweets that are shared, I never, like, you'll see those, like, meme accounts where it'll be, like, some tweet, like, what are you guys having for dinner tonight? I want to go out and get $100 ribeye. And then the comments like, I'm having ramen noodles, and you don't even know if that's from a real tweet chain.
Some Twitter users have seen pop-ups prompting them to share a link to tweets instead of a screenshot. It's the latest change to the platform to get people to use Twitter more.
Oh, but I thought Twitter was doing so well, and when Elon Musk was asking to see Twitter numbers, Twitter was like, no.
A new iPhone 14 feature is causing a bit of confusion.
Yeah, the iPhone, ever since Jobs died, has just not been the same. I love the iPhone, but man, it is irritating.
Supposed to detect if you're in a car crash and alert 911, but something else is also triggering the emergency calls.
What?
Roller coasters. You can avoid the mix-up by switching to airplane mode.
And just not bringing your phone on a ride.
And Elon Musk is apparently branching out into the...
I guess if you can't afford a locker, that's fine, but it ain't worth it.
Apparently branching out into the cologne business. He posted a picture on Twitter with a bottle of a fragrance called Burnt Hair.
Oh, I thought the name of the bottle was Burnt Out. And I was like, yeah. We're all burnt out of hearing about that guy, you know? Get it? That was a good joke.
Hey guys, it's Allie for Hollywood Life with your news in entertainment, starting with Lizzo. Per usual, the singer was mentioned by another celebrity unprovoked, and let's just say the singer did not hold back when she...
Lizzo not holding back? Oh, trust me. Could have made a lot of jokes there, but I held back. I'm mature. I'm growing up before your eyes.
Responded. During her Toronto show, Lizzo seemed to reference Kanye West negatively, mentioning her weight.
Oh, whatever. So she's responding to everybody because she doesn't need any attention. Oh, my God. There's one thing you'll learn from Hoppe Hour. There's really nothing you can learn from Hoppe Hour. This is a very lowbrow show. I'm here to make the hardworking average Joe and Jane laugh. If you're in college or whatever, I want to have this show take your mind off of the real life problems. Nothing I've talked about here was of anything. But let me tell you, the one thing you can learn from here, celebrities are going to die. Celebrities poop. Celebrities are human. They go through heartbreak. But there's one thing that is guaranteed about celebrities. They're going to make it about them.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Money. And like that, he's gone.
Hoppe Hour is now over. Hoppe Hour is now over. Hoppe Hour is now over.